You certainly do not live up to your reputation, ghost of Sparta.
Perseus is probably the first great hero.
In the classic myth, Perseus is actually the son of Zeus by this mortal mother, Danae. Because Zeus, again, is not only a player, but he a transformer. He can shapeshift, he can change his shape. So he turns himself into a golden shower, or maybe I should say a shower of gold. And it's the same old scenario. He's there with Danae, bada boom, bada bang.
One of the things that heroes always have to do is they have to go on a quest. With the help of the gods, he manages to kill Medusa and cut her head off without being turned into stone.
Just your all-round kind of heroic Greek classic figure, the kind they built statues to. Yeah.
No! That door was my only escape!
It was absolutely a conscious decision to make all of the mortal characters sort of blockers in Kratos' way, but blockers that have a bit more personality. So when you fight him, he's on the island, he's trying to change his fate, and then he runs into Kratos and goes, oh.
I think what's neat is seeing Kratos against these more noble heroes. Because if you even know a little bit about Greek mythology, it's neat to encounter these guys. You know, it's not only is it neat to encounter them, it's neat to kill them.
The ghost of Sparta.
Theseus.
Theseus is the archetypal hero of the city of Athens. He is a son of Poseidon. His most famous exploit in modern times is when he went and defeated the Minotaur.
Mythologically speaking, Theseus is a guy who just, you know, had a string. You know, he went into the Minotaur's labyrinth and he figured out a trick so he could find his way out.
So he goes in there, slays the Minotaur, saves the Athenians from this horrible burden.
Like, hey, you're the best, you know? But it really wasn't like, wow, he did tons of great deeds. It was really that one big thing, that defining moment for him. So I kind of thought it would be interesting to have that he's still this brute, tough warrior, but he's also kind of past his prime.
I serve and protect the Sisters of Fate for the glory of Zeus.
And it sort of reflected in the style of fight as well, that he's a big talker, but really he just was a guy who had a piece of string.
Do you not know who I am? Have you not heard of Icarus?
Icarus is definitely my favorite character. It's the whole lunatic, kind of crazy, old doctor.
You will never make it across. You think you can, but you cannot.
It's a really dirty, eccentric old man. That's something that I can really relate with.
I will reach the Sisters of Fate, and I will use your wings to do so.
So Daedalus and his son are imprisoned on the island of Crete, and they realize that there's no way to leave except by the air. And he builds wings for himself and for his son by taking feathers and wax and basically building himself some wings.
And he warned his son Icarus not to fly too near the sun because the wax could melt. But Icarus didn't heed his father's sage counsel. He kept going up and up until he got so close to the sun, the wax of his wings started to melt.
The wings were made out of wax and they melted and deteriorated just like we wanted them to in the game. So it was kind of a no-brainer. It fell into the story perfectly, and they gameplay-wise, design-wise, they're excellent.
The thing that separates heroes from human beings is that they're human, but that they can do superhuman things. They have more fortitude, they have more courage.
They have good hearts. They are heroic. Kratos is not heroic. Kratos is driven by rage and anger and resentment. You can be as noble as you want in the God of War universe, but ultimately the animal is going to kill you, and the animal is Kratos.